What's up, guys? Looks here today. I want to talk about Gears of War. As you can see, we're playing horror mode on Gears of War 3, but I don't want to talk about Gears of War 3. I want to talk about the future of Gears of War. I want to talk about Gears of War on the Xbox One. As we know, Microsoft own the rights now to Gears of War. They're probably going to be making new games in the future. Maybe we'll see an E3 trailer this year. Maybe about an upcoming Gears of War game. Hopefully, maybe not, because it is one of my favorite Gears of War. My favorite game series of all time. Just the blood, the gore, the feel of this game was amazing. But until we had Judgment, Judgment, that was just a beta. That game was just a beta on itself. I don't know what that game was. It was something, I don't know what it was. It wasn't a Gears of War game. It didn't feel complete. That game didn't feel complete. But anyway, I don't want to talk about the rant of Judgment. I did another video on that. You can go check it in one of my videos. But Gears of War on the Xbox One. What can we see in the future from Gears of War? They could continue to talk about the Locust War, the Emergence Day, E-Day, the war between the humans and the Locusts, just center around different people. Or they could take it back to the Pendulum Wars. I would love to see that happen. A Pendulum Wars, Gears of War series. Maybe humans versus humans or COG versus whatever what are the rebels' name? They said it in Judgment. The UIR or the IRU, something like that. Well, I'd love to see that conflict lead up to Emergence Day. That'd be interesting. Like maybe the origins of the Horde, of the Locust, of the Queen. I know some of y'all probably wouldn't like prequels. Some of y'all want to move forward. Heck, they could move forward. Maybe they can make like the Sires, and those things in Gears of War 2, the main antagonists for future Gears of War installments. Who knows? Anything can happen with Gears of War. Honestly, I just want the blood, the guts, the executions, and we're good to go. Do you guys think this could work with Xbox One? Of course it could work with Xbox One. What am I saying? This is a Gears of War game. It's made for Xbox. It's one of the big names that Xbox has besides Halo. It used to be Mass Effect, but it went to different consoles and all that jazz. Hopefully in the future, Gears of War does come in strong, because Gears of War 3 is my favorite multiplayer game. Yeah, Gears of War 3 is my favorite Gears of War game with multiplayer. I love the multiplayer in Gears of War 3, the Horde mode, the Beast mode, multiplayer in general. It's just so fun. Look at this. It's amazing fun. I think it's got all around great characters, great action, great depth. It goes way back. And what could they do if they did focus on the Pendulum Wars? If they did focus on the Pendulum Wars, I don't know if they should do it a whole 3, like a trilogy for it, because that can get kind of boring. I know a lot of people want to see the Locust again. A lot of people want to play as the Locust again in multiplayer. But maybe they could do a one big epic scale Pendulum Wars game. Maybe like a timeline. By timeline, you get the beginning of the war. You follow a squad with the beginning of the war. You have the middle of the war, then the end of the war. And then you can have characters such as Adam Phoenix, I believe his name is Marcus Phoenix's dad, other characters that are referenced throughout the Gears of War series. Know who Queen Mira actually was. I believe she was human before, but I don't know, because there has to be some explanation to that. And then we can leave from there. Honestly, I would love to see a thrashball game type for a Gears of War game, because I never understood how the sport is actually played. You just see glimpses of it. You saw the arena in Gears of War 3, but I don't really understand how to play the game. I would love for it to be a mini game that you can play as, and then you can play as the Coltrane, just do whatever you have to do to play this game, this sport. I would love to. I think it'd be really violent. It'd be awesome hitting people in the air or something with the thrash ball. I don't know what you can do with that game. Let me know what you guys think. Would you like to see a thrash ball game type? That'd be amazing. I think that would sell for me completely. Also, what else could they do to Gears of War? They could also have more weapons, new game types, new story elements. I love how they added DLC to the campaigns. That was nice. Especially in Gears of War 3 with Rom Shadow and I think that was it. That was the only DLC. But it was Rom Shadow. But I think they need to do more of that. Maybe like a Gears Ops, COG Ops, or something like that. You can do missions with your friends on clear out locust hordes or more vehicle missions. I think they need more vehicle missions in Gears of War. I mean, vehicle missions in Gears of War 1, they weren't that bad. And the Gears of War 2, they are good. I don't think there are that many vehicle missions in Gears of War 3. Correct me if I'm wrong. I can't remember. I haven't played the campaign in a while. But I'm really interested to see where Gears of War goes in the future, especially with the Xbox One. I can't wait to see what's going to... The graphics are going to blow us away, of course, especially with the power of the Xbox One. Hopefully it does. I mean, hopefully who's ever going to be working on Gears of War stays to the core depth of Gears of War. Now, I didn't mind what Judgment added, per se, but it wasn't executed right. Like, what was game type? Overrun. I didn't mind that game type. It didn't feel ready. It didn't feel complete. I felt like you could add, like, upgrades to that game type or something more, make it more diverse, more game types, more executions, and fixed team depth. TDM, you should have downs. There should be downs in TDM. There shouldn't be downs in free-for-all. There should be downs in TDM, domination. There should be capture the flag. Maybe a bomb game type, bomb planting game type of some sort. That'd be nice. Maybe have some type of big team battle Gears of War game type. Then again, I don't think so. That wouldn't work at all because I don't like big maps. And I love the way that Gears of War has a symmetrical, competitive map layout. As you can see in this one, Trench, it's symmetrical, it's complete, it's equal, it's fair. So there's no overpowered advantage point, well, except for the hilltop. But even then, if you can throw some nades up in there, you're good to go. You can take those guys out easily. And there's a mortar on the other side, so if they are camping there, you can take them out with the mortar. It's good to go. It's easy. Open spaces, that's always nice. And bring back Horde mode, make it better than ever. The Horde mode, 3.0? That would be amazing. I would love it to happen. Maybe figure out a way of bringing some new types of enemies, such as locusts, new types of sires, new types of lambit, if they wanted to. This is my favorite game series. I don't want it to end. I know a lot of people just want to say, hey, just let these games die. Let's just remember them in their prime. I mean, come on, I don't want that to happen. If Mario can go this long, so can Gears of War, and so can, so it's just, I don't know why I'm comparing Mario to Gears of War, but I mean, you can base games off the books, you can base games off the comic books, or other storylines within the Gears of War series, because Gears of War I guess there can be an end to Gears of War, but I just don't think it's time, I feel like there's more story to tell with Gears of War because there's so many questions that are unanswered within Gears of War. And maybe this is the right time to do it with the Xbox One and get new generation into Gears of War. It is a competitive game. It's not anymore since Judgment left a bad taste in everyone's mouth. I know a lot of people are still playing Gears of War 3. But I really want people to move on. I want there to be new games that we're playing. Besides, Gears of War 3, Gears of War 2, Gears of War 1. I want us to actually have a Gears of War game that we can enjoy, that, we can always go back to and have fun with. Because, I mean, look at this. This is fun, enjoyable. I enjoy Horde mode in Gears of War 3. It's really fun, interactive, with the barriers, the turrets, the enemies, the Horde mode. The Horde does get stronger and stronger. I really enjoy that. Hopefully they bring that back in some way, shape, or form in Gears of War. I'm pretty sure they will, because they want to make this game, they want to make this franchise successful again. Hopefully so. Hopefully that's the plan. Of course that's the plan. Every gaming studio's in here in the business to make money, and to make money you gotta make a great game. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section about Gears of War on the Xbox One. What do you hope for? Would you hope for a sequel to Gears of War 3? Would you hope for the Pendulum Wars? Would you hope for storylines in between Gears of War 1 and 2 and 3? Or do you want games like Judgment, like prequels or sequels? Let me know in the comment section, because I don't know what you guys want. Can't read your minds. But hopefully in the future we will get some announcements about the future developments of the new Gears of War. Hopefully we can have we do have dedicated servers for certain Gears of War games, but hopefully we have better interaction, multiplayer, new weapons, new characters, new ideas. I just can't wait to see what happens. But anyways, guys, comment what you think about Gears of War on the Xbox One. Like and subscribe for more Gears of War content from me and other games in general. I'm DMLX, and I'll see you in the future. And I'm going to let the video run just for a little bit because you only got a couple seconds left, so hope you guys enjoy it.